Army Hearties, a very good Friday morning to you. Lovely to have you with us. 25 minutes to 7 on Friday morning in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And this is Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet, with you. Hashtag FloatEye, saying a very, very good morning to you. Lovely to have you with us, and thank you so much for joining us first thing in the morning. Good morning, Mark. Lovely to have you with us as well. Just get everything sorted for you there. There, that's looking a lot better, isn't it? Tremendous stuff. Come and join us. Remember, never to scroll and never to troll. Apart from that, we don't make any great demands on you. And it's always lovely to have you with us first thing on TikTok Live. Now, can you also remember that lots and lots of things are happening in the world of McClue, and I don't want you to miss them. Hi, sir. How are you? I'm Yamar Haruka from Metro Manila in the Philippines. Yamar, it's lovely to have you with us. A very good morning from the Philippines. And so good that you could join us, of course. What time do you have in the Philippines right now? Please do tell us, but lovely to have you. Thank you very much, everybody joining us. Good stuff. Keep that up, guys. Because we are quite a community on Scottie McClue on TikTok. It's become very, very big. And it's going to get even bigger because a phone-in is coming on the Scottie McClue YouTube channel. Now, you will see the URL for that right in front of you. Just above or just below my bio. My bio is just above the YouTube channel. So you can get onto that. Mark Reed, thank you very much for following. Yamar is saying it's 1:37 p.m. in the afternoon. So she's watching the Scottie McClue lunchtime show in the Philippines. How amazing is that? Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Get the word out there and let's all get watching together because that's what makes us such an outstanding community. Scottie McClue, live on TikTok just for you, saying dinky doo first thing in the morning. I heard last week everybody was saying this is so much better than radio and television in the morning. Early morning, eh? Well, early for you. I'm always up, but quite an early broadcast today. Yes, sir. Wonderful. The Scottie McClue lunchtime show just for Yamar in the Philippines, in Manila. Good morning from Belfast. It's lovely to have you from Belfast, and thanks very much for coming and joining us. What about you? I say to all of you. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. What did you think of my accent? Any good? Do come and join us, folks. Scottie McClue live for you on TikTok. Never scroll, never troll. Never pass by Scottie McClue, because if you miss a moment of Scottie McClue, you miss a moment of life. Well, I'm still yet to get to sleep. Might as well keep pumping coffee in me. No. That's the very last thing you should be doing if you're trying to get to sleep. No more coffee. There we are. A nice milky drink, something like that. Love your Belfast accent, lol. Was it okay for you? Because that's what I'm thinking. I thought to myself, I'll try a Belfast accent and see if it goes with things, you know what I mean? Because I was thinking of getting a job down at the ham curers there, you know, down near the docks. Wonderful stuff. Bye, sir. It's time. I'm eating my lunch. I'm back later. Yamar, so lovely to have you with us. Have a beautiful lunch and love being you, because it's a great thing to be. Come and join us as soon as you possibly can, folks. Very, very busy and lots to talk about. Now then, Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet, hashtag FloatEye, just for you, first thing in the morning. Never scroll, never troll. If you're watching in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, get yourselves into the shower, I say with you. Come on now, that's enough. So there we are, wonderful. Have a lovely lunch, Yamar. Bye. There we go, good stuff. I love when people just drop in and join us first thing in the morning. We're only up for about half an hour or something, and it's good fun. Dinky Doo, good morning, Jamie. How lovely to have you with us. And dinky doo to you from Scottie McClue. There we go. If everybody's having a quick scroll past, stop, because this is the one for you, TikTok's Top Talk Show. And guys, get on to Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. You'll see the URL in front of you. Subscribe and tap the bell as soon as possible, because the phone-in will be going live, and I don't want you to miss it. Dinky do, great big hello, Scottie. Morning, old blue eyes. Good morning, Alan. How lovely to have you with us. And dinky do. Scottie, how are you? We're absolutely outstanding, Sean. You should be asleep. It must be 2:40 in the morning in Arizona. Am I right? Was I near or was I far? Freedom from Sydney in Australia. Dilbus, what's going on in Australia with all this stuff? My goodness me. Why does he sound like David Attenborough, says James. James, what a lovely thing to say. I'll do you a David Attenborough impersonation, just since you've asked so nicely. Are we ready? Nothing is stirring in the frozen landscape. Then across this forgotten part of the world, we see a slight movement. It's the one occupant of this Arctic tundra, the Arctic fox. Any good for a David Attenborough impersonation? Australia in lockdown, didn't get enough vaccines. Oh my goodness. Amazing, says T-Dog. Love it, mate. James, did you like that? Are we a David Attenborough impersonation by Scottie McClue? It's actually almost 11 p.m. Would that make it almost 7 or 8 in the UK? It's 6:42 in the UK, so I was out a bit. I was 3.5 hours out. My apologies, Sean. Is Arizona, did we agree, a slightly different time? Mate, I love the Attenborough impression. Thank you, Dilbus. There we are. We're back. Yes, we're back, full potato. Good to have you with us, Dinky Doo. Thank you all for following. Thank you for joining us. Get on to the TikTok videos. There's a lot of new stuff. And I made an appearance as the first caller on VOR, Voice of Reason, with Alex Belfield the other night. So there we are. Night before last, I phoned him live on his phone-in for Voice of Reason on YouTube. So look that up. Alex Belfield, Voice of Reason. And the call the other night, I think the 18th of August, caller number 1, Scottie McClue on YouTube. Get yourselves on there, guys. Follow us as soon as you can. T-Dog, thank you very much. Thank you, Pie Faces. Very good of you. Follow us as soon as you can. Thank you, TikTok. Come Clara. TikTok, come Clara. Also, Arizona's the only state that doesn't use daylight savings time. Aha! There we are. That's interesting. Follow us as soon as you can. Thank you, Charlie Fan. We need follow as if it's going out of fashion. This is very, very big, guys. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, hashtag FlowTie, the first lord of the internet. First thing in the morning, 6:43, very, very big. Get following as soon as you can. Hello from the Philippines, Grace Grady. How lovely to have you from the Philippines. We've just had Yanmar on, and she was from Manila. And it's so good to have you all on, because you're watching Scottie McClue at lunchtime in the Philippines. Lunch in the Philippines, breakfast in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and a wee midnight feast if you're watching in the United States of America. Some of the United States of America, the rest, different time zones. Does the UK use daylight savings time? Well, I would think, Sean, we are on what you would call daylight savings time right now. It's actually known as British summertime. It's a blooming nuisance. Blooming. Did you like that word? Bit harsh. Blooming nuisance, because we change times. In the spring, we put our clocks forward 1 hour. In the autumn, we bring our clocks back again 1 hour into GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. So there we are, dinky do. Hi, greet me in advance. Happy birthday for me. A lot of problems. My lovey aye. A very happy birthday coming up. You will sort your problems. Good morning. Sorry, it's my tea. My morning tea talking back. I'll just have another sip. Do you like the mug, guys? It's apparently actually bigger than my head. The mug is bigger than my head. Can you see that? Fantastic. Hi, wonderful stuff. Good morning, Scotty Lenzock. Good morning. I love it. I thank you, T-Dog. That is a nice mug. Isn't it beautiful? A lovely friend gave it to me, because she knows I like ships and shipping coming from a port, you'll see. There we are. Oil from Colorado. We love it, oil in Colorado. Biker Rob, I'll come on here and market your oil fields for you in Colorado. We love it. I had a friend stayed in Colorado. He had a small farm, said it was beautiful, up in the Rockies. Tremendous. Follow us, guys, as soon as you possibly can. You're watching Scottie McClue. This is the big one, TikTok's top talk show. Get on to all the TikTok videos. Follow Scottie McClue as if following was going out of fashion. Get yourselves onto the Scottie McClue YouTube channel and subscribe and tap the bell, because the phone-in is coming back. Tremendous. That's grand. What are we doing today? Thank you very, very much, Biker. We're very busy, Lenzock. We're going off to do a lot of work today. A few meetings today, and quite a lot of knowledge being imparted, as per usual. You know, McClue, inform, educate, and entertain. And we hopefully manage to do a bit of the three. I know I'm a bit young for TikTok, but it's still good to be here already, and it bodes well for the future. So there we are. Fantastic. Canadian. So you're a Canadian, Harvetska. How lovely to have you with us from Canada. Got to put it on the wellies. Oh, Biker Rob. I mean, not just lot of fruit pickers and vegetable harvesters joining us. What do you teach? I teach a whole variety of things. And I sometimes work with very, very, very senior people. I won't be so base as to drop any names. I never, ever would. Work with very senior people on their media and presentation work. Yes, indeed. And I have to say to very senior people, now, you're not going to get away with that, are you? Fantastic. A baguette. Who ate? Ate what? I ask you. Oh, yes, that's the same thing as daylight savings time. One of the perks of Arizona. We don't change our clocks. Well, I love it, because somebody told me that Stonehenge down in Wiltshire, the Druid Stone Circle, is actually a clock. Now, I feel very, very sorry if modern Druids have to move every stone twice a year to change the time. Oh, could you imagine that? I am a taxi driver, says No Manum. No Manum. We love the taxi driving. Thank you for everything you do for so many of us and take us to so many wonderful places. Welcome, welcome to Scottie McClue live on TikTok just for you. Hashtag Floatai. Hi from Sydney. Sydney in Australia. I think I might have just the thing for you. Let's hang on here a minute. Right. Sydney in Australia. There's a Scottie McClue saying dinky do and fair dinkum to every one of you in Australia. This is my genuine jackaroo to say good day. Good day to Australia. Good day to you all. I'll have to go now because I'm on the station shearing a lot of sheep. Okay, end of my Australian bit, and I'll have to get Scottie McClue back to say dinky do and fair dinkum to every Bruce and Sheila in Australia. Whoa, whoa. Ah, that's not a bonnet. This is a bonnet. Fantastic. And I have a pine lavy seat. Do you have a fitted carpet? We love it. The wooden lavy seats. You taxi drivers have been making too much money. I'm a Canadian, says Harvatska. Ah, I wasn't sure if you thought I was a Canadian. Lovely to have you with us from Canada. Right, I'm off. Have a lovely day. Listen, Biker. You have just one of the best days ever. Enjoy being you. How fantastic's that? Peace and love to you all. Have an amazing day wherever you are. The Roloff Mix-Up. Roloff Mix-Up, thank you so much. Jesus loves you. Peace and love to you. Amen, brother. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Follow us as soon as you can. Scotty, I got a busy day myself. Lenzock Every day for you is a busy day. All I can say to you is love being you, because it's a great thing to be. Dinky Doo, have a wonderful day. What country? I am in Scotland. I'll take you out. What a lovely thing to say, Luke. Thank you very, very much. Where would we go? I like a nice fish tea. So there you are. If you're taking me out, fish and chips to start with. I'm starting to heal, I think, Scotty. Lenzok, you don't need to think. You are healing, my dear, dear friend. Yes, absolutely. You are a top man. Wonderful. And everything you do. Luke says, I loved you as a kid. My dad loves you. Wow. Tell your dad and asking for him, Luke. Dinky Doo. Scotty McClue says Dinky Doo to Luke and his dad. Hi, Maestro. Daniel, hello. We're going to get the squeeze box out for you in a few minutes. We have to finish at 7 o'clock-ish. Take call, live calls in the vids, please. Well, Luke, I'm thinking about it. What I might actually do is, I'm doing some Q&As today, but what I might actually do is introduce you to the new phone-in coming on the YouTube channel. Now, you'll see the URL for the YouTube channel right in front of you. Can I urge you very quickly to subscribe to the YouTube channel and tap the bell? I'll tell you for why. Because if the phone-in comes up and you don't know about it, you are snookered, my dear friend. And we don't want that. Have a nice and glory day. Have a glory day yourself, my dear friend Daniel. There we are. Thank you for following every day. Get following Scotty McClue as soon as you possibly can. I like the squeeze box. Lenzok, the squeeze box is very, very good because it sends out beautiful vibes into the airways. Everybody on TikTok should be watching Scotty McClue live. We should have 800 million people watching. Whose theory was it that the Druids were linked to Stonehenge? Ah, John, it was probably one of yours because you are a very clever and academic man. So it might have been one of yours, but no, I think it was the Druids that did that. Well, the Stone Age people. So you tell me, John, because you are the brains between the two of us, when did the Stone Age people, what were they Druids? Or were the Druids slightly later? Can you please pray for my friends? They're trapped in Afghanistan and trying to escape today. Namitam, I can pray for your friends, my dear, in Afghanistan, and I do hope they make it. Very, very important. Just turned on the YouTube notifications. Thank you, Sean, because I shall tell you this. If the phone-in starts, we want everybody to know about it. It's big, big stuff. Thank you so much. There's talk of going back on the radio as well. Luke says he speaks the truth. I do, Luke. I'm one of the very, very few people who will always give you the facts. I'm apolitical. I have zero agenda, just a love for the truth. There we go. Thank you so much. Not at all, Tomato Ram, thinking about you. It looks like it was written originally. Ah, I see, John. Yes. Now, John, little bit of homework for you. The Druids and Stonehenge. Feedback, please, tomorrow. Now, don't forget, tomorrow night at 11 o'clock UK time, I will be live on YouTube with Cars number 3. I do a program called Cars. We started it 2 weeks ago, and it seems to be popular. So get on the YouTube channel, have a look at Scotty McClue Cars, and tell me if you're going to come and join us. Fantastic stuff. Barry196 has just joined. A very good morning to you, Barry. Lovely to have you with us. You're watching Scotty McClue, hashtag FLOTI, the first lord of the internet. This is TikTok's top talk show. Fantastic. And we meet up morning, very often morning, noon and night, but certainly in the mornings and the evenings. Lovely to have you with us. Dinky Doo, Mr. Widd. Thank you for joining us. Have you followed us? Guys, very simple instruction. Get this round you. Scotty McClue, first lord of the internet, hashtag FLOTI. Follow me on TikTok at Scotty McClue. Now, if you can get that done, that would be absolutely a step forward on the internet, because there's no point in me delivering you the finest talk show if you haven't got your act together. So there we are. So make sure you do that. I think you tap the top left. Cars as in cars. Currently driving a short wheelbase Land Rover. An early one, a Series 1 John, a 2-litre petrol, a Perkins diesel, a Gardner. Do you know I've seen a Gardner in a Series 2A Land Rover? There we are. Incredible. Add and unsubscribe, please. Add and subscribe, please. This guy's a champion. Luke Maddock, you're a very, very kind man. Thank you very much. Very good of you. Hi, how are you? Says Stanislav. Stanislav, lovely to have you. I used to do the method acting with Stanislavski. What about that? Hi, wonderful stuff. Good to have you with us. Does Northern Ireland want to be its own country? Well, Northern Ireland actually is its own country at the moment, but it's also attached to Britain, to the United Kingdom. So what you're asking, does Northern Ireland want to leave the United Kingdom and be run from Dublin? Well, I'll ask the people of Northern Ireland, what's it to be, folks? Because you know best. There you are. Fantastic. Morning, Scotty. Hashtag Floatai. Scrag, lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do to you. Scotty McClure saying hi to every single one of you, and we are live on TikTok, big style. Is it true that Dublin started as a Viking settlement? Do you know, Sean, I think it may well have done. I'm trying to think. You see, the Irish are actually very ancient. Here's the chronology. Here's the linear times for you. We all started off as black people in the African Rift Valley in East Africa. Then we started to move. A lot of us came via Ireland. Ireland is very, very ancient. There you go. So fantastic. Now then, what have we got here? We're all encompassing on here, by the way, so that, you know, nobody is ever asked their race, creed, colour, pronouns, age, anything, religion, nothing on here. Everybody is included because this is a one-race program, the human race. And if the animal kingdom wants to come on and say hi, bring on your dogs and your cats and your hamsters and your fish. I believe in a 32-county Ireland, Scotty. I don't think I'm wrong, fella. Stephen believes in a 32-county Ireland. There is a 32-county Ireland. It's just that 6 of these counties are annexed 99 years ago and are part of the United Kingdom. So you're right to believe in a 32-county Ireland because it exists. You know, your day has come. Hi from San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, Texas, we love you with every fibre of our being. Fantastic. Good morning, Scotty. May you have a blessed weekend. You too, Deba. Fantastic. People in Australia think there's a Loch Ness Monster. People in Inverness think there's a Loch Ness Monster. So I wouldn't worry about that. Do you support Palestine? I support Palestine, and I support Israel, and I wish they would stop chucking ordnance at each other. I've nearly had to book myself a trip to the Middle East to tell them to stop and behave. So there we are. Fantastic. Do join us as soon as you can, but we're not partisan on here, Guijar. We are all inclusive. There's a castle next to it on the banks of Loch Ness. Is that not Urquhart Castle? Yes, Castle Urquhart. Did the Romans ever make it to Ireland, or did they stay in England? I think the problem they had was getting the catamaran from Liverpool, yes, from the Liver building, from the landing stage there, across to Dunleary. And that, I think, was the problem for the Romans. They weren't very good on the cat when she started to buck with a B in the middle of the Irish Sea with an S. There we are. Scotty, it's a real shame about Afghanistan. It's heartbreaking, Lenzok. But let's not be too naive. Yes? If you create a power vacuum, it will be filled, you know? And perhaps maybe somebody's had a word with the Taliban and said, now, one step out of order and we'll come back and absolutely finish you off. You never know. We don't know what's being discussed. If more people were like you, the world would be a better place. Thank you. Thank you, USA. If more people were like you, the world would be a better place. It takes one to know one, I say. Now then, I went there in 2006 when I went to Scotland. Where did you go, Justin? Tell us more. Did you go to Stonehenge or to Ireland? Sean Big S, how lovely to have you with us. Guys, it's just gone 7 o'clock. If you're watching in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, into the shower with you. For goodness sake. Scotty, we need more good people like yourself. And yourself, Lenzock. The world is stuffed with good people. We need to just make sure they're all in positions of power and authority. Scotty, what is it we call a top man? Scotty's what we call a top man. Sean, you're a top man. You are my top astronomer, my top Arizonian. Yes, the Desert King. Tremendous to have you with us. Wonderful. 11 o'clock at night, and you're kind enough to watch Scotty McClue live on TikTok. Now, can I urge you to like every TikTok video? There are lots of them. Yes, we need to be dashing in a few minutes because everybody needs to get away. They're all sure, come on, McClue. Otherwise, you'll get drawn into this. You'll miss your bus. Well, if you're going for the 7 o'clock bus, you might even have missed it. I should have told you when it was 7 o'clock. Why? I don't know. It's something we used to do in broadcasting. Now, with the time at 7 o'clock, it's time to join the national news. Dum, 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 dee, dum, dum. Good morning. Here is the news. Hi, Scotty McClue reading it. Do you like haggis? I love haggis with mashed potato. Have you tried the turnips with it? Haggis, neeps, and tatties? Hello, I'm watching from the Philippines. We love it from the Philippines. Lengapol. We had a lovely lady on from Manila earlier. I need to treat my sunburn. You do, Sean. Be very careful. Sean, don't burn yourself. It's very not good for your skin. Yes, my uncle gave it to me when I was in Scotland. Ah, Justin, how fantastic is that? Lovely. Lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do from Scotty McClue. Hashtag float high, first lord of the internet, and this is FTITM. First thing in the morning. Yes, my uncle did. He did indeed. Follow us as soon as you come on. Guys, can everybody get following? This is important. Scotty McClue, first lord of the internet. Hashtag float high. Follow me on TikTok at Scotty McClue. And please get onto the Scotty McClue YouTube channel and subscribe and tap the bell. Do it now, because the phone-in's coming, and I don't want you missing a second of Scotty McClue's phone-in on YouTube. It'll be the biggest thing on the internet. And I'm telling you straight. Also get on and look at the VOR, the Voice of Reason, Alex Belfield. Yes, you'll see that I was on his show the other night, and he also does a YouTube phone-in. What do you think about Boris Johnson? Well, Boris Johnson is Boris Johnson. They're not going to get him out easily because everybody voted for him, because they were very frightened that Jeremy Corbyn, who's a first-class character actually, was going to win in Britain. And Britain doesn't like the left. Britain tends to be slightly right of centre. Yes, absolutely. Akavilko, thank you for your beautiful TikToks. What a lovely, lovely thing to do. Now, from Paranak City, lovely to have you with us from Paranak. Thank you, Lengapol. Paranak in the Philippines. So there we are. So Boris Johnson, you won't change him. That's the way he is. If you don't like him, leave him alone. Is Nessie real? Well, if Nessie wasn't real, we wouldn't have her, would we? For goodness sake, guys, Nessie has to be real. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for sending that beautiful, beautiful present. And thank you, Akavilko, for sending me one family. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, I was tubing on the river. It took way longer than expecting, so my sunscreen washed off. You were tubing. Tell us more, Sean PH. Amazing stuff. Thank you for 15 beautiful TikToks, Akavilko. You are very, very kind to Scotty McClue on TikTok. Your generosity, guys, is so beautiful. Thank you. And very thoughtful. Manila. Yes, we love Manila. This guy is an artist. Wow, Lyok, have you got one of my pictures? How fantastic. Thank you so much. Wonderful. How do you think of Boris Johnson's handling of Afghanistan? I'm appalled at the handling of Afghanistan. But I would love to be a fly on the wall at the conversations with the Taliban when they come about and see what is being sorted and what is being agreed. You see, if it had been me, I would have got a hold of the head of the Taliban and said, now look, no nonsense happens until everything gets sorted. We want to get our people out in an orderly fashion. We don't want anybody hanging on to aircraft and falling off. We don't want babies having to be handed over barbed wire fences. We don't want any of these things to happen. So if you don't let this happen, we will be back in with everything we've got. And I think they would understand the big stick. I really do. I might be being naive. You might think this is schoolboy politics, but mark my words. There we are. So there we go. So no, I'm very unimpressed by the handling of leaving Afghanistan. But then, you see, no Western government has ever handled leaving properly. There we go. So there we go. So thank you, Lyonk, for appreciating my artwork. Name a random Peaky Blinder character. Scotty McClue! Scotty McClue, I can't see a thing without you. Oh, hang on. Sorry. My peak had blinded me. There we are. Scotty, are you not doing the lives on here anymore? Well, yes, we'll probably do the lives on here, Lenzok. They're not mutually exclusive, but we'll be doing a phone-in on YouTube. And tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, we'll be doing, that's Saturday night, 11 p.m., we'll be doing program number 3 of Cars. It's just half an hour, 40 minutes, pop up, dinky-doo, and a chat about motor cars. It's great fun. People like it. I have just subscribed to your YouTube channel. Thank you, USA. You will never, ever, ever regret that, because that is a massive positive move for everyone, because the phone-in's coming, and I don't want you to miss a second. So everybody subscribing to the Scotty McClue YouTube channel, and dinky-doo to you. There we are. Here's Blake with us. Blake O'Sullivan, dinky-doo to you. Now, there we go. Thank you very much. Wonderful to have everybody with us, and a very big dinky-doo to every single one of you. That's so true. Why the fear of the left? Let's share wealth. Everyone deserves it. Absolutely, Stephen, yes. I'm a little bit concerned because Scotland, the SNP, are talking about joining with the Green Party, and I'm not sure about their credentials when it comes to the monarchy as the head of state in Scotland. And if there's any threat to the monarchy, of course, then independence will be toast, kicked into the long grass. So we don't want that, do we? There we are. I'd like Scotland to keep its own money. Same in Australia for the handling of Afghanistan. Justin, it's not been handled well. You know, and I think if all the nations were on message and actually got a hold of the top people of the Taliban who are going into Afghanistan now, and said, one death, and we'll be back in with everything. You know, that sort of stuff. Comprende? Capiche? Okay. Do you own your own kilt when I get married? Where am I kilt? My dad's from Scotland. Yes, I had a picture of me with my kilt. I think I may still have it. There we are. Yes. This one's black and white. But there's Prince Charles, that's the Queen's son, and standing right beside him is Scotty McClue in his kilt. Can you see me there? I think I'm the other side, sorry. There I am there. That's me standing in my kilt. Yes, so of course I always wear my kilt. Very, very smart. Now, who have we got here? All my groomsmen, the best man's kilts. Excellent stuff. So there we are, very, very smart. I hope you didn't have it too long. If you're ever wearing the kilt, make sure the stockings are clear of the knees and the kilt is clear of the knees. Sharp-dressed man, oh, very smart, very smart. Tubing is when you sit on an inflatable tire tube and float down a river with some friends and relax. Sean, I hope it's a very slow-flowing river. Be careful, because these tubes can be dangerous if mishandled. Morning, Floatai. How's it going? User 39010. How lovely to have you with us. And a very good morning to you. Dinky do, I say, from Scottie McClue. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. There we are. Fantastic. Lovely to have everybody with us this morning. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue. Hashtag Floatai, First Lord of the Internet. And get on to the Scottie McClue YouTube channel. Subscribe and tap the bell. You'll see the URL right in front of you. It's they call them lazy rivers. Up the lazy river with you. Most places you can stand. Excellent, Sean. Sean, you know your stuff. You're a smart cookie. You don't need Scottie McClue to be telling you how to tube in your own land. I just get concerned for wonderful people like yourself. So there we are. Didn't mean to make everybody para, everybody. Fantastic. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, hashtag Floatai, the First Lord of the Internet. We are live on YouTube. Isn't it so disappointing? So there we are. Well, Stevie Long, I'm not sure about that. I had a lot of faith in some of the things that the Nationalists were doing, but yes, I'm very disappointed about this going to the left. That's not good for Scotland. And if you go onto my YouTube channel or the TikTok channel, you'll see a lovely little video of Scottie McClue suggesting that the Scottish National Party join with the Tories and take it a bit more to the right. But the Tories should also look at independence. Is William Wallace a local hero? Was he real? Oh, he was very, very much real, William Wallace, yes. Wonderful man, actually. He came from Elderslie in Renfrewshire, yes, and that was Willie Wallace. And they hanged him. They drew his body, pulled it apart. They quartered it into four. They chopped his head off. Sorry if somebody's having a late plate of wheat bangs. They chopped his head off. They hung it up on a spike in London. And he looked at them and he said to them, okay, I get it. You're annoyed. You know? So there we are. Education, yes, drugs death, alcohol death, all going backwards. Well, Stevie Long, I don't blame, I think any government might have found that, because people need to be lifted out of depression. They need to come off drugs. They need to give up alcohol and start to live their lives, because all of these things are just damaging you to fill somebody's pockets. Okay, but education, wonderful. We love education. Scotland is still the best educator in the world. All right, so there you are. Never, ever worry about that, guys. So there we go. The Western Europe. Yeah, but Steve, I've explained a lot of it. Get on to my first call on YouTube to Alex Belfield, hashtag VOR, Voice of Reason. And I phoned his phone in the other night, live on YouTube, and explained, tried to educate. He didn't necessarily listen to me, but that doesn't matter. The people will have got the message from Scottie McClue. There we go. The bellboy, Mr. Whodunit, fantastic. Hello, how are you? NM, we are wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us this Friday morning. We're live on TikTok Live, Scottie McClue. This is the big one. Just for you, get following, get sharing, get onto the YouTube channel. You'll see the URL right in front of your face. It's below my bio, and it's in big black letters. It's a hyperlink. It'll take you right to YouTube. Get on there, subscribe, tap the bell, because tomorrow night we do program 3 of Cars, and there's a phone-in coming. Yes, very important. Quick comfort break. Woo! It's very, very hot in the studio this morning. Okay, thanks for the info. Not at all, NM. We are big on information, education, and entertainment. I'm going to have to dash in 5 minutes' time. Sean Connery, a living legend. Sadly, Sean has passed away, but he is nevertheless a legend, and his legend lives on. My aunt used to work in a shop in Ardishig in Argyll, my late aunt, lovely lady. And she looked up one day from the counter and there was a huge, very handsome Scotsman. It was Sean Connery. They were filming From Russia with Love in Lochcrignish and Crinan, and they were using ferry swordsman motorboats. Look at the end of From Russia with Love. Look at the whole movie. It's a belter. Yes, I think I've met Rosa Klebs. Speaking of hot, we're going up to 105 in Texas. Wow, USA. To support Scottish independence, I'm a bit dubious now about this deal with Greens and nationalists and things. I think Scotland should be able to keep its own income. But apart from that, I'm unsure about it. And if there's any threat to the monarchy, then independence will be a thing of the past. It will become toast. So there we are. My uncle got egged for supporting independence from Britain. Yes, was that for Brexit? One of the cool things in AZ is we have a plant that treats sunburn and grows everywhere. What is it, Sean? What's the name of the plant? I remember actually I was working on a course for young people, and it was at a big country house. And this little boy from, I'm not sure if he was from Russia, China, or Japan, I can't quite remember, and he said to me, "Where do I get dock?" I said, "I beg your pardon?" He said, "Where do I get dock?" And he showed me his hand, and it had a nettle sting. And I said, "Oh, a dock leaf, docking, yes, it's just over here." And I said, "Have you been stung by a nettle? That's a nettle, you call that." And he said, "Why do the gardeners plant them?" Isn't it beautiful? And of course, it's a wildflower. It's called aloe vera. Oh, I've taken aloe vera. It's a beautiful thing. You can have aloe vera juice. Very, very good for you. Excellent. Thank you very much. So the aloe vera grows out in the Arizona desert. Yes. Or if we were from the northeast of England, we could say, and we're greeting a lady called Vera, we could say, "Hello, Vera." There we are. Fantastic. Hello, Vera. Hello, mate. 5 p.m. in Australia must be early for you, mate. No, it's 18 minutes past 7 o'clock in the morning. Fantastic. Outstanding. Lovely being with you all. Do come and join us Friday morning. #FloTie. Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet. TikTok's Top Talk Show. Just for you. Never scroll, never troll. Never miss a second of Scottie McClue. Every single one of you onto the YouTube channel, please. We are very, very busy on there. And get subscribing and tapping the bell. And look at the Alex Belfield phone-in, VOR, Voice of Reason. It's on my YouTube channel as well. And I am the first caller on Wednesday night. There we are. Yeah, I got some for tonight for my sunburn. It really helps. Is that a beautiful flower, Sean? God bless you and your family, sir. Absolutely USA, I salute you, sir. God bless you. How lovely to have you with us, and dig you do. So there we are. Later's FloTie, absolutely, and you. Scottie McClue, how do I get a job? I have no parental guidance at all. Depends what you want to do. The world is falling down with jobs. 2 things that you will hear in your wonderful life. There are no jobs. There is no money. Have a look round you and prove that wrong. Somebody's working and somebody's got money. So you decide what you want to do, because knowing what you want to do is the first step to achieving it. All right? Once you've made a decision, it doesn't have to be cast in stone. You can change. I've had lots of different things in my career. Yes, I did finance, banking with a B, education, television, radio, online, newspapers, all these things. It's all out there. Would you invest in Bitcoin despite volatility? Well, I don't invest now, Lumberjack, because I lost a lot of my life savings to a very, 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 very bad man who conned me in a business deal. And that was, I'm afraid, the end of that. So I don't tend to invest at the moment, because you've got to be careful with investments. Nothing is cast iron, nothing's cast in stone. And of course, they could pull out on you. and you lose a lot of money. The thing is to not put all your eggs in the one basket, as the great saying goes, and spread your investments in good things. So there we are. So that's all I would say, but Bitcoin is impressive at the moment. But I once invested in a company and the person running it went off with all the money. Oh, and it's taken years to chase them. So there you go. But I think he probably ended up in the slammer. So there we are, and got his comeuppance, although I don't think the person that conned me did and went on to con other people. So do be careful. He's the only bad man I've ever met in my whole life. One bad man. Not too bad, eh? So there we are. Do come and join us. He was very bad, but that's one is not too bad. Morning, Scotty boy. Good morning, everybody. Dinky do a very, very warm welcome if you've just joined us. I'm going to have to push off in a few minutes' time, but it's been such a privilege to be with you all this morning, and I am so glad that we've had this time together. Tremendous. Would you like a tune in the squeeze box before we go? Naka has just joined us. Welcome, Naka. Good morning from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. This is Scotty McClue, #FloatI, with you live on TikTok, TikTok's top talk show. How tremendous is that? What beautiful people you meet on TikTok. Okay, a couple of wee trolls. What a tiny price to pay. And we toast them and send them down the Swanee. Good morning, Scotty. Do you like dumpling? I don't like dumpling, no. I adore dumpling. I used to eat it with butter. I used to fry it. My mother boiled up clooty dumplings. In the early days, she used to put little coins in it, the streets. You had to watch you didn't swallow them. There were little silver coins wrapped in greaseproof paper called silver threepennies. Anybody old enough to remember a silver threepenny? Can you name a football player for an edit? Yes, I can. George Best. George Best. There you are. There's an edit for you. My favourite. Fantastic. Skin Bob's just joined us. Good morning, Skin Bob. Lovely to have you with us. And a big dinky do. Scotty McClure saying hi for you. Now, I'm just going to give you a tune. Are we ready? Right, squeeze box. Here's a nice one for you to finish off this morning's cast. Now, are ready? Have a beautiful, happy day, my lovely, lovely TikTok friends, my fellow TikTokers. This is Scotty McClue, #FloatI, the first lord of the internet, saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Stay fabulous. Have a lovely day. Love being you, because it's a beautiful thing to be. Scotty McClure saying dinky-doo. Thank you for following us. Tian, lovely to have you with us. Dinky-doo. Also get on to the Scotty McClure YouTube channel. Go and like the TikTok videos. They're for you. Scotty McClure saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Set your notifications. Let me know when Scotty McClure goes live. Okay, very, very important that you've got that, and I shall catch up with you all very soon. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 11 o'clock in the evening UK time, British summer time, we have program number 3 of Cars on YouTube. Join us for that. Until then, have a gorgeous day, and as we say in the best of circles, dinky-doo and ta-ra-las.